Hector leaves to Chapter 12 of Fire Emblem 7. Hector hard mode this time. He moves towards Sanctuary Rose to meet up with Eliwood as quickly as possible.
They're going towards Santa.
Santa Claus, we're coming to town. He encounters a mysterious group whose dark garb hide even darker secrets. Ooh, so mysterious. Perhaps the same powers have turned their blades on Eliwood. Hector hurries south, praying for his friend's safety. Don't worry, dude, he's with Marcus. He's 100% fine.
I don't remember who Marcus is.
Marcus! Torch!
Okay. This is the Jake in this game.
Yes. Lord Hector, I have it. I know where Lord Eliwood is. Really? Right in front of us. Wow. He entered Centaurus. He entered Centa, not far from here. Is that so? We've read his movement fairly well then. Let's move due south and cross the border. The Skyrim jokes write themselves. We'll meet up with him in Centa. Hey, look, Jess,
no!
your favorite character.
There you are, Lord Hector. Fuck off. Oh no.
Oh, Dios míos! Karen, what are you doing here?
You're going to meet the Lord Eliwood, right?
No.
I'm sorry. Well, I want to go too. You lied to me. You said there was no more lines.
I'm sorry.
I feel betrayed.
Go home. This is no game.
But Oswin told me it was alright to come. Fuck Oswin.
Oswin?
Oh, fuck, I'm making his voice too, right?
Yes.
Yes, my lord. On the... Okay,
sorry.
Finished, but okay. Alright then.
Down low, too slow.
Karen and I will be accompanying you.
Ah, this is ridiculous. I know, right? Always have been the last. You always have to have the last word. A brother.
No, don't do this to me. No matter what you think, he's just worried about you, Lord Hector. You're the only family he has. Why do I have always a hard time?
I don't know. I know. I don't know. I know. Lord Hector, up ahead. There appears to be fighting. Where? Is it Eliwood? Come, let's get closer. Hurry. Oswin, Matthew. Karen too, I guess.
Yes, my lord. Oh, no,
No. I don't know.
We don't know anymore. Wait for me. I'm coming too. No, stay back.
Actually, we're kind of gonna need her a bit. Oh, look, a soldier. Oh, look, a soldier. Easy pickings. Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just going to stand there and watch? Yes. Who do you think you are, the Dawn Brigade? This is Santa. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lording. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. A friend? What? This changes everything! Oh wait, no, I'm dead. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry.
It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Dude, that's terrible. I love violence. Then why are you here?
Nicely done, Malone. You're a fighter born.
I cannot condone things to force so quickly.
Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Eliwood.
Help Eliwood? Question.
I'm gonna question everything you just said.
Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence.
Oswin, this is a video game.
Yes, I'm coming.
Matthew, bring Karen and follow along.
I like how you
What?
corrected yourself.
Wait, Karen?
No, I want to go with you now.
Absolutely not. You'll slow us down.
How rude. Basically, Hector just pulled out Be Gone Thought.
You're not even in Heroes. Not that I care, but hey.
A what?
Player phase.
What did you say?
She's not even in Heroes, I think.
She is.
Oh, fuck my life.
I have her like fucking 5 times.
Alright, Jess, do you want to talk about units?
Oh, fuck.
Because there's a lot of them. Let's start with the easiest one. Come on.
I like his purple.
What do you think about this guy?
Oh, God.
Marcus.
Oh, fuck.
If you get this wrong, I'll just...
that's a Jagan.
Yes. If you get this
Good
rating
stats.
wrong, I will slap you. It's pretty easy, come on.
6 out of 10?
Aw, come on, I hate you. Alright, so Marcus, gonna cut, like, very easily. He's a 10 out of 10, very easily. Best unit in the game.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna correct myself. A Paladin out of 10.
Actually, yes, you're very right. Because the Paladin class in FE7 is basically the most busted thing ever, just look at these weapon ranks. A swords,
Yeah,
A
I see.
lance, and B axes means he can basically wield any weapon you need him to. And he'll, with these stats, he'll basically kill anything he wants. Give him a javelin, put him in the middle of enemies, they're all gonna die eventually. And he'll turn out fine too, because his bulk is pretty alright. He's got 10 defense and 31 HP. His res is also pretty high, although res is not as needed in this game, because magic tends to not be... You don't tend to encounter magic that often, and when you do, you can just use a barrier. But having good res is nice still. Just not as needed. 11 speed means he's gonna double basically everything until mid-game at base, meaning that if he levels up speed, he starts to double even more things further on. The only time this guy, like, starts to fall off, you could say, is in the last chapter. And when you're in the last chapter, you get a one unit that will solo the entire chapter. So he's done his job. So Mark is very easily the 10 out of 10 of this. And another easy unit to rate. Come on.
I'm willing to say, from just what I saw, is it a 4?
No, come on. You're too generous.
Okay, the fucking 2.
You know what? Close enough. 2 or 1 works for me. I don't know. I'll figure it out in editing. She's probably one of the worst in this game. Because archers in FE7 are just not good. Not only do bows have double effectiveness against flyer instead of triple, it cuts into their damage a lot. So instead of one-shotting archer, like Pegasus, she just does a lot of damage and don't kill them, which it's not that good.
So basically damage of mild inconvenience.
Yeah, basically. A lot of people can one-shot Pegasus, or like at least one-round them, and Rebecca has effective damage and can't do it. It's really sad. Her stats are pretty fucking terrible. She has like almost no chipping purposes because most enemies are gonna die in one round of combat, and she takes like... She helps out a little bit at the beginning, I will say, because she's available and you have like nobody else. But otherwise, she's like not really good. She doesn't have any enemy phase, which is needed to be good in FE7 at all, and she doesn't have like utility purposes. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, Jess, what do you think about Lowen, the hentai protagonist?
Oh god, oh shit. What else does he have?
He's got DD, yeah, it's pretty...
He got then double D.
Yeah, double D.
I'm going the neutral route. 5?
Close enough. Lowen is pretty hard to rate because his
Oh,
bases are not that out... Wait.
Off-brand protagonist.
Yes.
Out of 10.
Okay. Good enough. You're gonna make me a little lot better than you. Anyway, the best thing about Lowen, anyway, is his rank levels. He starts with D in swords and lances, meaning that he can basically use any weapon you want him to at the start of the game anyway. And he can work towards getting more weapon rank. Obviously, the sword ranking is not that particularly good. It's more the lance ranking that's better, but I'd rather he have a D in swords than E. Having a steel sword can sometimes make a tiny bit of difference if he needs triangle advantage and to double or something. Yeah. So that can help out. His bases and growths are not that particularly amazing. I think his HP is like alright, and his defense is also pretty decent. Everything else is basically 30%, as like the audience can see, because I added in the growths. But I don't have them on hand because I don't really care about them. But yeah, like his bases are decent, his growths are kind of decent as well. Like they're not that particularly amazing. But Lowen, because of his availability and his D in lances particularly, he does a lot of work in this game. He's easily about a 8 or a 7 out of 10. I'll figure it out in post, because I can't be bothered to like think of a better number right now. Alright.
Thinking is hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, we got 3 more guys down here. First, let's talk about Dorcas, and he does actually have 6 speed in Hector mode because he starts as a level 3 fighter. I knew I was not wrong in the Lin mode thing. Yes! Anyway, JS, what do you think about Dorcas?
From what I saw, 7?
7?
Yeah, 7.
Dorcas is also another hard unit to rate, because his speed base is alright at 6. He can double some things, but not everything. Like, he can double, like, Hector Hard Mode, Pegasus Knight, because they have, like, 0 AS, or Soldiers, or Armor Knight, because they also have, like, 1 or 0 AS. And he's pretty good at killing those, because his axe rank at C means he can wield, like, steel axes and stuff, and still have some amount of speed, I think. Like, he has 4 speed, I think, with a steel axe, which is just enough to double those things with 0 speed, which means he can kill them pretty easily. And his strength is also pretty alright at 7. So he can kill those pretty easily, but he can't really do anything against anything else, which kind of sucks, because he, as an axe user, he has access to the hand axe stuff, which means he has good enemy phase. But his defense is pretty bad, which means he doesn't last long, because his HP starts to go down, even though his HP is pretty high at 30. So I'll give like Dorcas like a 3 out of 10. I don't think he's good in the long run, but he can do some work here. But I feel like I'm a bit biased because I don't want to use Dorcas for this playthrough in particular. And now we have lesser Dorcas.
Oh my god! It's like Garcia and Ross.
Not as big as a difference, but yeah, almost the same. So what do you think about Bartray?
You said...
See, this is a learning experience. 1 is almost close enough. I think Bartray and Dorcas are about the same at a 3, but I would give Dorcas the edge any day because of his speed. Bartray has only 3 speeds, which means until he gets 1 level of speed and does not get way down, he can't double anything, which sucks a lot because he can kill so many less things than than Dorcas, even though they have the same, well, kind of the same class and same level going on. The speed-based difference of Bartray is so bad than Dorcas. Some people will mention that Bartray has the better speed growth, and yes, that's true, but it's like 10% or 15% better, and it's not that great to begin with. Bartray is not gonna run around circles against Dorcas, until like promoted level 10 or something, if I recall, if you go by averages, which is not that great. But Bartray has a recruitment with someone in this game, and you need him to be level 10, level promoted 5, so I'm gonna end up using him. And I'm gonna need Jess to do a special things, but I'll explain it as soon as we're done with all these units. Don't worry guys, there will be gameplay of this video, I think. And let's end the South group with Elliewood. Elliewood. What's your kind of rating for Elliewood?
I know he's much better than his son.
It's not hard to do.
Okay, the bar is pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been fairly generous with your ratings, so maybe you should continue until, like, we get further in, I guess.
Fuck. I'll say, what's the number again? 6?
6 is very generous indeed. If I think Hector's a 4, Elliewood is certainly not a 6. It's hard to rate Elliewood for me because I actually really like the guy, and I really like his promotion. By far one of the best promotion in the game, I will say that much, like no joke. Elliewood promotes into one of the best units in the game. The problem is he's a lord, so he promotes super late into the game, so you're not gonna see that promotion for a while, if at all. So Elliewood is more in... I would give him a 2 if this was Elliewood mode, because in Elliewood mode he's stuck to promote to even later, kind of like what Hector is right now. So I'll give him a generous 3 on only the argument that he can promote earlier in this mode rather than the others. And he does have, even though his bases are pretty meh, like really meh, and the rapier, I'll show it off right here, it's not that great. It's like a lesser Monicati. And I've already explained the problem with the Monicati. I'm not gonna repeat it here. But yeah, I don't think, like, Elliewood has a rough start, but his growths are pretty decent that he can turn out okay-ish. And then when he promotes, he can actually, like, use them pretty well, pretty effectively.
What's with lords in this game and sucking ass?
Because lords have bad bases in this game and good growths. I don't know why. So anyway, we're not done talking yet, because there's two others you gotta talk about. Let's talk about your favorite first, Jess. Let's talk about Karen.
I'm gonna say it like right now, nope out of 10.
Okay, you know what? Good enough. More didn't job for me. But Karen is more like a... I'll give her a generous 5 out of 10. Because she's your only healer for a tiny bit. And then when you get your second healer, she kind of disappears off the face of your party. And...
she has the bench.
Yeah. She has, like, really good growth. Like, she has a 50% magic growth, right? Here's the problem. She starts with a base stat of 2. So her healing is just about as effective as Vulnerary. The best advantage of Sarah, though, is that a unit doesn't need to use a Vulnerary if Sarah can heal them. And by Sarah, I mean Karen. My bad, my apologies. I'll get it right eventually. And, yeah. Like... She is really fragile and dies to anything, so you really don't want her in range of any units at all. While other healers usually can get away with having one enemy in their range. Sarah, Karen, you just cannot afford that at all. She's going to die most of the time. Early on, not so much, because enemies have like 10 damage or something, but later on, it really shows that Sarah just... is going to die. Yes, Karen, my bad. So yeah, 5 out of pity. And let's talk about this guy, Oswin. Here's his, he is a tricky one, I will say.
I wanted to give it 8, but I saw 4 movements. It's going down.
I will say, your final answer 8 or?
No, it's not my final answer. It's what I was going to say, but then I saw a 4.
Armor Knight's movement, baby.
I'll go with 5.
5 would actually be my rating as well. I do think that Oswin is really good at combat, minus his 5 speed of course, but his strength and defense means he can enemy face for a long time. But as JS mentioned, 4 move. He will rarely see the battlefield outside of the beginning parts, but as we've seen, we have a bunch of freaking scrubs right now. You know, the only 2 people that can put up a fight, 3 if you count Hector, I guess, is Marcus and Lowen. They're the only one that can, like, effectively fight enemies, like, really well. And Oswin comes in to kind of save the day because he can also put up a really good fight. And as I've shown, he has a B in Lance, meaning he's not that far away from his Silver Lance, where he can, like, start doing some major damage. And he's not a terrible unit to use as a whole. He's pretty good at early promoting because he's level 9, meaning he's 1 level away from promotion, and his promotion bonuses makes him fight even better. Again, the biggest problem with Oswin is his 4 move. He's a really good Armor Knight, but he's still an Armor Knight, which is the sad thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's time to play the game now.
I'm having Armageddon flashbacks.
Yeah. And I hate these guys, Pegasus Knight. These ones are not terrible compared to like the average of Hector hard mode of these guys. They actually have speed, but most Pegasus Knights in Hector hard mode, I want to see if there's one. They all have iron right now, but in hard mode they come in with Steel Lance, and Steel Lance weighs them down to like 0 AS, which is a sad thing. So let's try to take on these Pegasus Knight here, and all these guys.
Stop. Don't forget the animations.
Yeah, we're gonna show them for a bit on this chapter. Anyway, Rebecca, you're on village visiting duty.
Because you can't do anything else right.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to trade around a little bit. We're gonna go here. We're gonna trade the hand axe to Marcus. Let's see if I can put you here. I'm gonna take your Iron Axe, because I don't really want Dorcas to see combat much. Oh yeah, I should explain. The reason why I don't want to use Dorcas at all, not just because he's not that great of a unit, but because there is a chapter that... There's a split chapter in the chapter like 23, I want to say, where there's 2 versions of that chapter. There's a version where if your Hero Crest users, which right now are Bartray and Dorcas, have more levels than your magic users, you go to that chapter, and I absolutely do not want to go to that chapter. I want to go to the magic user chapter, which right now is only Sarah, and if we're gonna recruit everyone, Bartray's gonna eat up a bunch of levels anyway, and I really don't want to feed more more kills to like Hero Crest users than I have to. So Jess, I need help on this for you. I need to note down every level up. I need you to note down every level up that Dorcas, Bartray, and Sarah gets, and that list will increase as we go on.
With the level as a whole, right?
Yeah, just every level that they get. I want you to make note of that. If you please.
I still have headaches, so.
You can do it in the Discord chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Anyway, we're gonna use Hector to sort of bait out these Peg Knights because I really hate them. They kind of move in ways I don't want them to move. Bartray, Dorcas, and Karen.
Bartray.
Alright, Marcus is gonna do some work down here and sort of cut through the north.
Jagan torch.
Jagan, kill. really should have equipped the hand axe on Hector here. I should have done like Don. Curses. You recovered at 1 HP, Marcus.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
So I think I'm gonna move here. We're gonna kill this Big Knight before it runs away. Amazing, outstanding. Let's try to kill this archer. We're gonna kill him next turn. Meanwhile, we can visit with Rebecca here. You look like you've got some experience with battle. Except, you know... No, she doesn't. No need to conceal it. I've fought in many a battle in my time, I assure you. Let me tell you one thing about combat, though. The most important thing is technique, is it? If you've no skill, you'll rarely strike your enemy. My instructor gave me this secret book long ago. I will improve the fighting prowess of the one who reads it. So, Jess, what do you think is the name of this secret book?
Secret book?
Amazing! How did you know?
I was kidding!
Barcher doesn't kill here. We can set up with Lowen. Also, just realized this is a bad idea. Lowen could have died there. I think.
No.
No, he would have been fine because I would have killed this guy with Marcus. So never mind. I didn't kill Lowen. I just believe I killed him. I killed him in my mind, yes.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
It is not appropriate for this not so family friendly channel.
I don't think this is friendly at all. Sorry to say.
I was betrayed.
I think we're gonna leave Elwood in range of this brigand, so next turn we can give it to Bartray. I'm gonna be feeding the fuck out of this guy. As much as I can, as much as I need.
So you want to level up Karen as much as possible? Is that what?
Yeah, that is a plan. I want to give Karen more levels than I do Bartray, which is gonna be pretty hard, because stat XP is not the best.
Here you go, 10 XP.
I should have attacked with the javelin. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's not cool.
That ain't no Gucci. It's fine though. I think I can
That's
like
like
plan around
a
this.
thing I never expected to hear you say.
It's no Gucci.
It's
I guess so. Get him, Marcus. This guy's so good.
I don't take you to for someone with that kind of humor. I also take you for the kind of person that will make reference that no one will get.
There are two kinds of references, my friend.
The ones that everyone gets and the ones that no one gets.
I guess so, yeah. So Hector's like getting
There's
pummeled here.
It's either no one gets it or everyone gets it. There's no in between.
Not with me, anyway. Alright, let's
Like, you could make a reference of Perfect Dark and no one would get it.
some people could.
I mean, in our friend group.
Fuck. This did not go according to plan.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
What was my plan? Good question.
That is an excellent question.
Let's see what I can do down here.
Well, you need a plan if you have no plan.
Alright, let's let's move Marcus more up again.
I'm too smart for this world.
That's a crit from Marcus.
Like, it's a crit when the enemy was like at 3 HP.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks cool. Isn't that what all that matters in life? That things look cool?
What are you, a 12-year-old?
No, but I could be. See, like,
You're tall enough for that.
So as we can see, we saw like Barter's bad speed in play there. He was getting doubled by that brigand.
When you get doubled by a brigand, you know that there's something wrong.
Let's see, they have like 6 speed. They have as much speed as they do against like Bartre. They have as much speed as Bartre, I should say. Okay, so let's see here. Please kill this guy. Thank you. Love you, Oswin.
If you didn't kill.
Alright, so we got a problem here. He doesn't go to the forest, but okay, he doesn't double Karen, but that's fine. He still does like 9 damage to her.
For XP.
Yeah, free 1 XP. Alright, we're gonna heal up.
Free 1 XP, still free 1 XP.
1 XP is 1 XP, true.
It's like it's just like.
Alright. She's in range of the Peg Knight, but she can take at least 1 hit. At least.
At least. It says.
At the very least, 1 hit can be taken. Where are you going? The hell is this Peg Knight doing? I'm looking at that 1% crit and I don't like it. I'm gonna say that much.
I'm down with the 1%.
it would do like almost no damage, but I mean it still scares me. Ooh, I think we can kill this brigand this turn.
Every time we talk about crit, I keep thinking about the Devil Axe self-kill crit with Mang.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about, right?
Alright, we're wrapping up here pretty fine. Man, if only there was a 2-range sword, I could kill this Peg Knight.
Dragon sword?
You wish. You really wish it was in this game.
Oh boy.
Alright.
To this point.
There's like... Okay, the light brain is not that bad, but you get like 1 very late into the game. It's not that good. If I put her here, she's gonna die. Let's not do that.
But if you put it there, she's gonna die.
Alright, let's do the ultimate, the best move. I'm gonna sell that secret book because I need money. You
There
still
you
have
go,
that red gem, yeah. I need to sell that somewhere.
It does some special things. Sell it.
Yeah, it gives me 4,000 gold. Isn't it amazing? I hate these low hit rates, man.
Imagine if
God damn it!
the old man saw you selling the book he just gave you.
Wait, no, you're not supposed to do that. Too bad, you gave it to me.
It's mine now and I do what I want.
I do what I want, Dad.
Alright, child.
Oh god, why don't you have a vulnerary? Why does nobody have vulneraries? What the hell's going on here? Okay, you have one. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
They want you to use Karen.
Yeah, but she's so far away.
So far away.
We live in the dark. Na 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 da 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 da. Alright, this is still a scary place. We're gonna leave you there. And we're gonna hope that the Pegasus Knights start killing themselves. Oh. Why don't you initiate suicide protocol? Come on!
They know the protocol going all too well. You have cracked the
I
code.
just want you to die!
You cracked the code.
we need a hand axe over there. Alright, this brigand's gonna die eventually. I guess I could send Bartry to try and intercept that Peg Knight, but... Damn it. Oh, come on, Lowen. Fine, take this guy. Take him. Leave no one behind. Actually, can I? Okay, that could work, but then who kills this bitch?
Does the best damage.
He did 14? What? Alright, this guy has... Yeah, he has a skill.
Shit. He's chubby.
Ha, fat.
It's not insulting because I am fat too.
I am fat, therefore it is correct. I just toss the javelin on this bitch. There you go.
There you go.
There they are. Alright, if this bitch runs away, I swear to God. Alright, what can we buy here? Bad stuff. Understandable.
It's garbage.
I just want to save my money for like javelins, because we're probably gonna buy like 10 or so javelins next chapter. So we're gonna save our money for now.
I was going to say, oh, hello, Matthew Mercer.
It's Matt Mercer. Kill him! Curses, what are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done.
You're gonna die.
Not this turn, but yes, that's the plan. Never mind, he dies now. Marcus says he dies now.
There's no waiting.
Arrgh! This was not so easy as it seemed.
Oh no shit, you just attacked an army.
You attack Marcus. You deserve death.
Yeah, you attacked an army.
Marcus is the army, yeah.
It's like, oh my god, it's not just a chicken. It's the Seth of, it's like Seth.
Get him! Yes! The only thing is, Seth can still participate in the last battle and be really good. Not that Marcus can't do anything in the final chapter, it's just mostly he gets outstatted by all the bosses. But anyway, ooh, is that all of them? Hector, where'd you come from? Over there! Well met.
The attacks are lagging for me.
Yes, but what are you doing here? You wound me! How do you mean? You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word? Your brother was just named Marcus Ostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You're his brother after all. Dude, Hector doing politics is just not happening. My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but you know, he knew exactly what I was planning and let me go. Is that so? Well then, it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you. Think nothing of it. I love Hector, man. You know Oswin? You know Oswin, don't you?
Well met, Lord Hollywood.
Well met. It is good to see you again, Oswin. So you came as well?
Yes, Lord Hooter was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. Oh god, I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him.
Ha ha ha. Of course. Interesting maneuver.
Of course.
Don't worry, I swear to you, this is like the last lines you hear of her.
Better fucking be or else I'm strangling you.
Alright, time for supports, boys.
No! Lord Hector? What did you tell me? The fighting was done. Just Karen.
I kind of forgot to heal with her last turn, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Shit. Fuck. I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain any longer. Are these your companions, Hector? Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but...
That wasn't thoughtful. I can't believe you said that.
I can't believe you've done that.
Matthew, did you hear what he said about you?
Me? He was talking about you! Hector, why don't you introduce us? Oh god, please no. The noisy one is Karen. Believe it or not, she's a manager.
Oh no, she became the manager.
Curses.
Yes, I am Karen. Yes, I am Karen, my lord. Pleased to meet you.
And that's Matt Mercer. He does a lot of sneaking around. It's high noon. Sneaking around. Well, I gather information, open doors, chests, and such. I've got nimble fingers. I'm sure that's what you say in bed. Like a thief work. Well, don't let it worry you. But this journey, I suspect it will be harder than you imagine. Dude, we have Marcus, don't worry. You have to accept things like that if you want to survive. What is it, Hector? Do you know something? Nothing specific. Rumors abound, though. A league of assassins from Bern has been moving around in Lycia. Build an army. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing. What? That reminds me. One of the men who attacked us said something odd. What was it? Lord Awood, if I may. Marcus, good to see you. Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus, no need for formalities. Tell me, what have you heard? Of course, the apparent leader of that gang of thugs. He indicated that someone was watching Lord Eliwood. Watch the skies, traveler. That someone needed him dead. That is troubling. Did you receive a letter that says "we know" in it?
In the black hand.
Yeah. Actually, a captain of the guards was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Senta. And yet he just stood there and let the lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you dead. Corruption within. So, Jabob, what do you think? I'm here!
Wait, we're here? What?
Alright, so in Eliwood mode, you meet up with Eliwood in his first chapter and you help him. So that's why Jabob is here. You might be right. Timmy did fell down that well. Something may have happened to Lord Helman too. Come, we must hurry to the castle. Eliwood, who is this? He's the he's the self-insert of this game. I require tactical aid in search for my father and... Oh, I see. So this is who directed this battle plan back there, It's a good thing I could shout across the entire map to tell Hector and his squad to move.
Yeah, you have powerful lungs.
And I did so when he was in the castle as well. You know, Jabob, you're very young. I'm 22. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young. Eliwood, are you sure about this one? Jabob is still a student of military strategy, but we've received nothing but sound advice so far. Jabob has my trust. Alright, I suppose I shall witness your skills firsthand. Well met, Jabob. Hello, how have you been, Jabob? We're not fucking done here. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I know what's coming. My secret's reveal. Oh, that, yes, it's true. My guys as a common thief was but a ruse. So what you mean is, it's a trap! We've served Ars Mastia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, it looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival. That's you, by the way. You're so out of it.
No!
What did you expect?
Too many things. Japan, is it really you? It's been far too long. No, not long enough.
I was hoping for forever.
You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did. I knew it. No one missed you. Didn't tell you before. I'm an employee of Usher.
Lycia.
Lycia's
Fuck it.
Fuck it. I'm not reading. You're torturing me.
Yes.
He knows too. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky? No,
I want to put a bullet to my head, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyway, this was a long-ass video. I don't know if it's going to be one part, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, we're going to see you guys later for chapter 13. 13.